Hey guys, so in my last video I had reviewed the Renpho Eye Massager, and I wanted to get something to compare this to, and I went online and I did some research, and I found that these two models pretty much show up in every top 3, top 5 list. So I've done the Renpho, and this is the Breo iSee4. This company actually makes a lot of different kinds of massagers for neck, for your hands, for your knees. It's a pretty well-known company, so I decided to review the Breo and to compare the two in terms of features. So I'll do a quick unboxing of both. So let's do the Renpho. So this is the Renpho. This is the front. This is the back. It has a polyester-ish material that goes on your eyes. It comes with a USB charger, micro charger, and micro USB charger, and there's no power brick. So that's the Renpho. So let's do a quick unboxing of the Breo now. So that's the Breo. It's got a suede-like material, and that's the front. This is the charging port, and the only other thing on the front is this LED display and the power button. There's only one button on it, and I'll get into this in a minute. Other than that, so it's the product manual. It does come with a brick. The Renpho doesn't. And it comes with a carrying case. So the Renpho, if you notice, there are 3 buttons on top. On the front, that's the power button. You long press it to turn it on. That right there is the Bluetooth button. You can also use this button, the Bluetooth button, to, if you short press it, you can change the strength. And the music button, you can turn the music on, off, change the volume. And also the power button, you can short press it to change the settings, to change the different programs. It has 5 programs. Starts with air pressure and heat, then it's air pressure, heat, vibration, air pressure only, heat only, vibration only. The Breo, it only has 1 button here, but you have to press and hold, and it turns on. It only has 3 different modes. The first one is sleep. It's the default mode. And you short press the power, and it goes to the next mode, which is medium. And the third one is hard, which it has air pressure, heat, and vibration. That's it, pretty much. What I noticed was that there's no music, there's no Bluetooth, even though the product manual did mention, I'm going to turn it off now. So the product manual did mention that in the medium setting there's music, but there's no music in that. Not that you really need music. You can always just use Alexa, Google to play the music if you really need that while using it. So it's simple, but it's more aesthetic looking, and I think the biggest difference between the Renpho and the Breo is the noise that the motor makes. Now I'll turn it on again so you can listen to the noise, to the sound. That's the medium mode. And that's the hard or the highest strength mode. So, let's try the Renpho and you can see the difference in the motor noise.
Careful eye health from this moment on. Air pressure plus heat. Eye protection is over. Thank you for your use.
So I hope you could tell, but there's a significantly higher noise from the motor in the Renpho compared to the Breo, the iSee4, and that did make a difference for me. Ironically, the Breo is far more expensive. I think the Renpho retails for about $60. The Breo retails for around $100. But actually, the Renpho has a lot more bells and whistles. It has the Bluetooth. It has.
Careful eye health from this moment on.
It does
Air pressure plus heat.
keep turning on
Eye protection
accidentally.
is over.
So,
For your use.
as I was mentioning, it has a lot more bells and whistles. It has the Bluetooth. It has the music. It has a lot more settings. Actually, it has 5 different settings, and in each program, you have the option to change the strength of the program. So yes, bells and whistles, but very noisy. The Breo is very aesthetic looking. It has this brown suede-like material, and it feels really cozy on your eyes, as opposed to the polyester-ish material that Renpho has. As far as the actual air pressure and the heat, they're very comparable. I didn't find any differences. But like I said, it does not have any bells and whistles. It has this LED display, but that's pretty much it. The power button, you long press it to turn it on. You short press it to toggle between 3 different programs, and that's it. There's no music. There's no changing the strength. But that's pretty much it. Now, for me, which one do I prefer? I honestly don't know, because the Breo retails for about $100. The low noise that it makes, is it worth the extra whatever $40? I'm not sure. It really depends on the person. If the noise doesn't bother you, they're very comparable. And in fact, if the noise of the motor doesn't bother you, Renpho actually has a lot more bells and whistles. But if the sound that the motor makes, that is something that could annoy you, that's a deal breaker, then yeah, you'll pay the extra $40 and you'll go with the Breo, because really everything else is very comparable. It's aesthetic looking, it's got the suede material, but other than that, the air pressure, the heat, it's very comparable to Renpho. They both gave about the same amount of massage time. I think it was about 4 or 5 massages, so about an hour. Yeah, so that's my review of the Breo iSee4. It's a nice massager, but it's kind of expensive compared to another top brand like Renpho. So it really depends on what you're looking for. And yeah, that's it. Hope you find it useful. Thanks, guys.